I was gonna say, if you had done the scene here during that part of the conversation, that would have been interesting.
It sure.
Oh, you mean you
would have
don't
been.
want them? You don't want them hearing me trying to figure out how to pronounce anus?
Well, there's
These
the
don't have
conversation
star
was-
anus in them either.
What?
Like gummy worms don't have anus in them either.
No, juji fruits.
I don't know what juju fruits are apparently.
They're like dots, but old people candy.
Got it. Anyway, we're live.
Oh,
They can hear us.
Okay.
Can I see?
And they're staring at black squares.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Except for Ark's lovely face.
Yeah.
Because Ark's
Get it off. Get it off.
Ark's the DM. They're the important one.
No, that's all you guys. I'm just guiding you in the story. So, yeah. Hi, guys. It's been a hot minute since we've had D&D. And, yeah. So, I'm in the hot seat for being the DM right now. It's gonna be a homebrew campaign that's been cooking up, like, the world's been cooking up in my mind for probably a couple of years. This particular campaign has not been. I'll be very honest, it has not been cooking up in my head for longer than a month or so. But it's a thing. Same rules still apply as it did in Brian's campaign. You can sway the game for positive or negative. Up to 500 bits will get you a +5 to any player or the DM. Same going negative. You can do up to a -5 for any player or DM. What is it? If it's a sub, they get auto success. Yeah.
A sub is a + or -5. Purchasing merch is an auto success.
That's what it is. So if you purchase any merchandise from Haley's merch store during the stream, it'll be an auto success for anything that on the next roll that they do, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Or if you do a sub, it'll be a + or -5 to anyone of your choice.
And bits are the equivalent amount in
Yeah.
100s.
Yeah. Up to 5.
Yes. I think we decided 1,000 bits was an auto success.
Yeah, that sounds right. Does anyone have anything that they want to say, even though they're staring at blank squares right now? Any kind of announcements or shit?
In March I'm gonna do a giveaway, possibly a subathon or just a long stream because I'm taking that month off of school. Thinking
What's
of
the
doing a
next
dice
juicy
giveaway. Oh yeah, podcast. We're doing Dungeons and Dragons
Right?
podcast on Sunday
That's right.
on Girl Spot Gaming.
If you guys are in the Girl Spot Gaming Discord, we do occasionally do podcasts directly from the stage that we have set up for those specific podcasts. In this case, this month is going to be about D&D and LARP and basically all things nerd culture in that way. I swear I can speak English, but apparently not tonight when I really need it.
English.
Oh boy. Smitten, Braz, anything in particular that you guys want to have to announce before we get started?
Nope, nothing for me.
Cool.
See how it is,
Alright.
Brian and I are chopped liver.
Streaming wise, do you have anything that you would like to announce, Maddie?
Make sure you wear a raincoat tomorrow.
Doesn't matter where you are, just wear a raincoat.
Yeah.
Well,
What? Doesn't everyone live in Portland?
apparently not. But as some people would like me to.
Yeah, you should. Ark and Smitten and Raz.
Seriously. Actually, oh yeah, by the way, the Winco has Raz written all over it for some reason, so I don't know what the fuck you did.
Raz, what did you do?
Oh, what? I'm sorry, what now? Who has what now?
There's a new tagger in the neighborhood, and they just write Raz on everything.
Raz, are you in two places at once? Have you perfected teleportation?
I think so.
His school bus is the magic school bus.
Exactly.
Getting on the magics. Nope. Nope. Not going down the rabbit hole.
Beep beep.
Too late.
Okay. Anyway, so. Welcome to Strigant. The year is 900 AM, or after madness. The continent, the largest on Dejadora, is split in two by the Silverstorm Peaks. Sorry, I can speak English. These mountains tower over both halves of the continent and are home to a collection of city-states ruled loosely by a government called the Sylvanas Commission. These city-states thrive on their perceived lawlessness as they carry out their business over a series of bridges and narrow passes. At the base of the mountain range, to both the north and south, is a mysterious and untamable reaching woods, rumored to be home to a monster deep in the heart of the wood. To the south and east lies the small region of Ethela. It is a mixture of plains and sunny coastlines. The region has a beautiful landscape that hides. I lost my notes. It has a beautiful landscape that hides the deadly creatures that roam there. Our story, however, begins to the north and west of the Silverstorm Peaks in the massive, mostly frozen, region of Ashua. This region is home to the kingdom of Slesserin, coming into its identity during the second age of Dejadora, the Age of Madness, at the same time as its neighbor to the south in Ethela, Dinizek. Now, as a product of their time, Slesserin and Dinizek have been at war for over 1,000 years, with periods of intermittent peace. Slesserin is a land that is as harsh as it is beautiful. To its northern border is a frozen sea, bordered by the Broken Fang mountain range. This region, littered with ruins of long-dead civilizations and broken settlements, is known as the Deadlands. Central Slesserin, the heart of the kingdom, is also home to the half-elven ruler of Slesserin, King Dantes Slessa III, in his 90th year of rule and his 125th year of life. He rules with an iron fist, and expects the people of his far-reaching land to fall in line. To this end, he employs a group referred to as the White Wardens. This group enforces the laws of King Dantes, including the Law of Four. Only 4 gods are allowed to be worshipped in the kingdom of Slesserin, known as the Villegras. However, this is only part of the Builder Gods. Though, there are also exceptions there are exceptions to this rule. I swear I can speak English. Worship of the triple aspect is tolerated, and in the city of Chareth, Slesserin City of the Gods, all gods are welcome. It is also the only city where the temples are not state-sanctioned or owned. The punishment for illegal idolatry can be death on extreme circumstances. All of this to say, things in Slesserin are tense. Not all of Slesserin's people believe in their monarch and his war. To say the peace between the two nations is tremulous at best would be a gross oversimplification. And as rumors circulate about an entire clan of Drow being murdered by a battalion of White Warden, life is fraught. This leads us to Basinspell, a small town on the border of Slesserin. The small town acts as the gateway to the Silver Crown Pass, the easiest way to traverse the Silverstorm Peaks and reach the region of Ethela safely. Bordered by Lake Polaris and the Reaching Wood, the people of Basinspell are mainly fishers and woodcutters. Although there are a few profitable farms along the lake. Basinspell itself follows the curve of Lake Polaris, enjoying the tranquil nature of that body of water. As a new century begins, at the mouth of the Silver Crown Pass, as tensions begin to brew once more, there is a new undercurrent. An undercurrent of revolution, guided by some surprising souls. We begin just as the midday sun crests overhead on the day of Avalon. Down an alleyway as a figure darts out of the shadows and into the streets, blending in as well as a figure bedecked in raven feathers could. Haley, if you could introduce yourself.
Okay. I am a Taurus. I am a Aarakocra monk who is a member of the Thieves Guild. I resemble a raven, and I have yellow eyes.
Okay. If you can remove your picture, or the black square, if you haven't already. It's not caught up on.
I did it. I removed it.
Okay. So as you traverse, Taurus, as you traverse the main thoroughfare of Basinspell, you recall that Ashana, your direct mentor, wanted you to establish contact with a very specific inn. A few missteps later, and you find yourself outside an inn that has a sign of 2 lovingly carved bells tied together. This is the Twin Bell Tavern, a small establishment with only a few rooms, but with many tables. Inside, you can see that the crowd appears to be rather slim for this time of day, and you are greeted by a friendly-looking halfling named Triana. She looks about middle-aged for a halfling, with curling brown hair that is tied into a low tail. Good evening. Good afternoon. What can I get you?
Good afternoon. I'd like a daylight ale, please.
The immediate friendly, as soon as you say that, the immediate friendly disposition of this halfling just kind of freezes. And you can see that she almost looks at you suspiciously. I'm afraid we're all out of that particular ale at the moment. Can I get you something else?
No, Are you sure you're out? I kind of, make myself look a little bigger.
I'm positive. And if you're not gonna offer any business, then I suggest you leave.
Alright, give me a mead then.
Coming right up. Triana hurries off to get your ale and food. During this time, you can look around and see that the inn is starting to get busy. You know, the midday crowd is just starting to move in. All the while, you can hear greetings being exchanged, and people enjoying a break from whatever work they're doing. About this time, as Triana is bringing back your mead, the doors to the tavern swing open, and 2 figures enter. The smaller of the 2 has a mischievous look to her about her as she skips ahead of her taller guardian. It is the appearance of the guardian that throws you for a moment. Haley, if you can roll me a perception check, and Maddie and Smitten, if you guys can describe your characters for me, starting with you, Smitten.
I had D&D Beyond open. Where did it go?
Whoops.
So, my character's name is Katara. Kalistar.
Kalistar, yeah.
Yeah, Kalistar. Trickster, cleric. Getting likes to cause trouble. She has black hair, bright blue eyes, very short.
Okay.
Like 5'10".
All right.
Not young. I mean, she's only like 22, but
all right, Maddie.
Sorry, hiccup. I am Kava, the Dragonborn Paladin. She grew up in a monastery for Bahamut. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yep. Sure.
Perfect. I'm bad with names. She grew up in a monastery, worshiping Bahamut. This is her first. She's never left her monastery. It's very dedicated to her god. She will be going out for her first time in this campaign.
Okay. All right. So as you two are walking in, you guys can see that there's a lot of people in this town, and you guys have traveled a long way from the city of Silena Shadas, or Dinazex's city of the god. You guys have made it this far without any trouble, but it was recommended before you left Silena Shadas that you enlist another to help in the pilgrimage of Qatar, to ensure she makes it there safely. Among the people there you don't really see many of them that stand out as particular warriors. But the look of the Aarakocra, I can pronounce words, does strike you as being interesting. And she is the only one that appears to have some sense of being a warrior. So, a Taurus, is it Thava, you said?
Tava.
Tava and Katara. What would y'all like to do?
You said to roll a perception, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 4.
Oh,
You don't
rip.
notice anything.
Okay. I figured.
I'm going to go up to the barmaid and see if they know any good warriors in the town.
Well, unfortunately, if you want to, your best bet for getting a warrior of any kind is gonna be the White Ones, though they're kept busy by the king and by the local nobles.
Do you know anyone? Oh,
You can always try at the Adventurers Guild, put in a job there.
that's true. I don't have a lot of money, though. Do you know someone around here who might be willing to join us on our pilgrimage for the, goodness of Bahamut?
I'm afraid I don't. Not many people around here will really do much for just the good of them, just out of the goodness of their heart. People don't live that well here. You can't tell.
They might just not have met the right person yet.
Maybe. Feel free to ask around. Otherwise, I can't help you.
All right. You said I noticed the Aarakocra. Aarakocra. I'm gonna punch you, Haley.
It's not my fault you can't say it.
So violent. Oh my goodness. Not wholesome D&D game.
Do you know who you're playing with?
I told you it'd be a challenge. I'm gonna go up to the Aarakocra.
A Taurus.
A bird.
Yeah, that works too.
Who you call a bird? No, I'm kidding.
Excuse me. Can I ask your name first off?
A Taurus. Who are you?
Excuse me. I am Tava. I am on a pilgrimage to return this person. Well, return them outside of my city. Can you help me on my pilgrimage, perchance?
What do I get out of it?
The love of Bahamut.
Love of Bahamut. Can you tell me about Bahamut? Why do I want Bahamut's love?
You don't know much about Bahamut?
Never
Bahamut
been
is
one for religion.
Well, they're the god of us Dragonborns. It's important because they help us, Bahamut helps us stay vigilant against evil and keeps good in the world. They protect the weak and liberate the oppressed, and they defend a just order.
Hmm.
You will help balance the world with this pilgrimage.
Well, would this Bahamut be able to help my family?
Bahamut helps in many ways. I don't know what's going on with your family, though.
I do what I can to just send them money. They were not very well off, so I do what I can to make them live comfortably.
I don't have money, but we might be able to find some along our journey.
I suppose I could help out.
Are you perchance a strong warrior?
Oh yes.
Then we would love to have you join.
Excellent. Then I guess I will join. Would you like to have a seat and we can talk and get to know each other more?
Well, I'm going to make sure Katara here stays with us.
That's your friend?
Oh, yes.
Hi.
I saw the DM do a thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, Smitten, they're talking about you.
I know. I heard my name and I was like, eh. My niece was in here talking to me, asking me what to do.
Tell her to get on the stream
I know.
and watch us. And she will know.
But yes, this is Katara. We are currently resettling her to a new city.
Get kicked out of your old city.
Yeah, got kicked out of.
What'd you do?
I don't want to talk about it.
You sure?
I mean, I might have turned some stuff in things, and those things might have hurt some people, and they didn't like it. So, yeah.
It's a good reason to get kicked out of a city. The thing about that is you can't get caught.
I wasn't trying to hurt anybody. I was trying to do good, and it backfired on me.
Oh, I see. Good to meet you. Katara.
Relocating to a more influential place. It's not kicking out.
Well, I liked my home. I didn't. Everybody liked. Too many bad things.
I feel like you cut out a bunch.
Yeah.
I think my gain is a little bit too high.
Yep, it's still cutting you off.
Because I hit the mute button. It's on the bottom. Because, I just did one too many bad things.
That's been just distracted by something.
It's called the rat barking.
Which one?
The new one named Bingo.
Bingo.
I remember
My
this one.
niece,
How it-
my niece's dog.
Oh,
Because she's moving back in.
fun.
I will explain that later.
Yeah. Please do, because that's an interesting change.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyways. Yeah, when you make someone puke molasses and turn stuff into things and make it hurt people, they tend to get angry.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's why I'm here.
I understand.
Quick question. Are we resting at this inn, or are we able to keep journeying?
You are able to rest at the inn, yes. It is an inn. They don't have many rooms, but they're until you inquire, you don't know if there's any rooms available.
That's true. I'm going to excuse me, is it Miss?
Yeah.
Miss Atorius.
A Taurus?
Atorius, sorry. I will get the names down eventually. I need to quickly book us a room. I will be right back. Can you please keep an eye on Katara for me?
Yes, I can do that.
Thank you. And then I'm going to ask the barmaid about rooms.
What can I do for you?
I was hoping to book a room for the night.
Goes
Just the
over
one?
and just sits on a chair.
What's on a chair?
No, I was
She
going
sits on a
sitting on a
chair.
chair.
Just the one?
Just the one room.
Alright. Let me pull that up because I don't have that. I have it up on my other screen. I just don't have my other screen up. And of course, it's taking forever to fucking load. Alright.
While you were doing that, I figured I'd just go sit on a chair.
It'll be five silver pieces.
I can do that. I hand her 5 silver pieces.
Thank you kindly. And she just hand you the key to the room. Alright. As this is happening, you guys, the three of you, Maddie, Smitten, and Haley, can hear a commotion outside. The three of you can hear shouting. After him! Don't let him get away! You've got him now! Of course, this is muffled by a dwarf, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
I tell Kitar, stay here, and I go look out the door and see what's going on.
As you look out the door, you can see a beggar, a tall man, running by as fast as he can. Looks like he's running for his life. With a group of 5 white wardens running behind him. Looking, all of their swords out and ready to attack.
I stop one of them like, hey, what'd he do?
Don't worry about it. It doesn't concern you. He just keeps running.
Do I recognize the man they're chasing as like maybe a member of the guild?
You do not.
Okay.
At this point is a tourist outside the door.
I imagine I was like not outside, just like poking, opened it and looked outside to be like, hey.
So she's standing out in the. She's
Oh,
standing in the door.
Okay. Okay.
One job.
Yes, let the trickster cleric get into trouble.
I go back in. And back to
Because
table.
if she would have stepped out that doorway.
I assume you're still sitting there then?
Yeah, I'm still in the chair.
Okay.
Just sitting here with my arms crossed.
Do you drink? Can I get you a mead or something, or a wine?
Take a mead. Thank you.
I go order a mead from the barmaid, while also like keeping an eye on Katara.
The mead's quickly brought over, and the barmaid looks distracted because there's more commotion coming outside. The shouts are getting louder, and there's almost a sound of cheering that they've caught him.
They must have caught that guy they were chasing.
Are you
there.
right there?
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same thing. Are you okay?
Was that Brian?
That was Brian.
Yes.
Yeah, that was Brian.
He
Anything
was.
to say, Brian?
Did that keyboard do something to you?
I'm just cleaning it.
Oh,
Ignore me.
I had a feeling that's what it was.
Understandable.
I just thought he was mad.
No. He doesn't bang his keyboard when he's mad.
Shout out to Brian for not making a banging joke.
He snorted.
I have some. I'm just being nice.
Feel free. You can see some of the patrons of the bar just appearing outside, and they're just murmuring. Another one? When are they gonna give up trying to catch him?
I ask, who are they trying to catch?
Trina's walking by. Someone that you don't need to know.
Everyone else seems to know.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
They might be they're after the person that's bringing our daylight ale.
Ah. Then perhaps I should go be of some assistance.
Maybe you should. Maybe we'll get our shipment.
I turn to Tava?
I thought I was like being shown the room. Am I in the room?
No. Yeah, you're
Oh.
still in the main room. She just gave you the key.
Oh, Jesus, I'm dumb. I'm just standing here like, oh, hello.
I have to go check something out. Right. You can be able to watch your friend.
I can come sit with her. Is
Cool.
everything okay in the streets? I can come help.
Who will watch your friend?
Would you be able to come with us, Katara?
Who knows? Maybe
I'm good.
maybe someone will need to be made to puke molasses.
Yeah.
That's fun to do.
What?
Someone hasn't been paying attention.
Clearly not.
I had to take the headset to go get some stuff real
I
quick.
already had my mead, right?
I didn't get a chance to order it because the barmaid was distracted.
Oh, that's
right.
It sounds like there's meat outside, though.
oh okay.
Yeah. Let's go see what that's all about. They might have the shipment. I go outside.
The three of you are going outside?
I follow right behind.
Alright. So, the three of you see the group of five white wardens, surrounding the back of the beggar. Through them, you can see that he's on his hands and knees. But in front of him, there are also three assassins. From a first look, this beggar appears to be very tall and strangely muscular for someone who probably doesn't get a lot to eat. And as you listen, you can hear him begging, shouting something. Please, I don't know why you're chasing me. I'm not who you think I am. What would you three like to do?
I want to go up and make sure the sir is okay.
So you're approaching the white wardens from behind?
Yes.
Okay. So as you're approaching, one of them just turns and shoves you back. No civilians allowed.
Excuse me, sir, but what's going on with that beggar? Why is he well, okay.
Why is he begging?
Why is he begging? Why is he pleading for his life?
It doesn't concern you. It's warden business.
But what did he do?
This is the leader of this is a rebel. He's trying to incite a rebellion against the king.
Well, what did the king do?
King Dante's Thesserin is a kind ruler. This scum is trying to disrupt order.
Then why? I totally get it. We need to follow the king, but why is he? What's going to happen to him?
He's going to enter to the high warden of this town.
Okay. Can we take him in safely? I would rather we didn't have bloodshed on the streets.
Make a persuasion roll.
Rebel.
1 second.
Well, she's doing.
Okay.
Well, she's doing what, Haley?
I was gonna try to sneak past the guards and over to the rebel. The beggar.
Manufactured 20.
Okay. Roll a stealth check. What'd you get?
Manufactured 20.
Discord, please. Yeah? Okay. So, the warden considers you for a minute. You're awfully brazen being here as a dragonborn, but perhaps there's something to be said for bloodshed not happening on the street. And they just turn back to regard. Actually, before that, what'd you end up with?
16?
16? Alright, you managed to, using the cloak, I'm assuming what's basically a cloak of your feathers, because black blends in against shadow.
Mhm.
You managed to sneak around them, and between them and the assassins that are standing on the opposite side of them, you managed to get to this rebel.
Cool. I go to Smitten. I hadn't planned that far if I succeeded.
Okay.
That sounds like every plan in my usual life.
Alright, Smitten, what would you like to do?
My little butt's just sitting back watching because I ain't getting close to these guys. I'm not stupid.
Is that Oreo I see behind you?
Yes, he's digging under the blanket.
Alright. About the same time, coming from down the street, Mallorin. I have to think what your name was for a second. Mallorin, you just completed a successful contract with the local Adventurers Guild, ending up with a nice bit of money. I see him in the background. Words. I was using words.
Oreo distraction.
Or your distraction.
What is Brian holding?
His keyboard.
Oh! He's so pretty!
We're all very easily distracted here. If you're a long-time watcher of any of our D&D games, you should know this by now. The simplest shiny will distract us.
Sometimes literally.
Sometimes literally, in this case. So. Words are hard. Don't do the thing. God damn it, Smitten.
I can't show mine. Mine's attached to the computer.
My current keyboard doesn't have any glowies or lights. It's just a hockey-themed keyboard because I'm also a hockey fan. Anyway, Mallorin, you just completed a successful mission, contract. That's the word I'm looking for. A successful contract with the local Adventurers Guild to. Hi, yes, what? Fair enough. We'll come back to that then. Or. Yeah, we'll come back to that. What did you want to do, Haley, before the White Wardens happen to have their attention on you?
Are the assassins, I assume, looking at the beggar?
They are.
Okay. I go to the assassins like, hey, you don't wanna hurt this guy. He's just a beggar. Lower your weapons.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion is... Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh no.
6!
Yeah. They're just kind of staring at you, friend. Could be the leader of rebels that we've been trying to kill. It's a contract. Surely you would understand something like that, wouldn't you?
I do.
We have a job to do, and we would all like to do our job.
I feel like killing is a bit extreme. He hasn't done anything yet, has he?
He's incited enough unrest in towns to the east. And he's here.
I'm sure that's nothing you can't handle. Let him go, it'll be fine. Or just lock him up. Don't bother killing him. At least not here.
Why not here?
People probably wouldn't want to see someone die in the middle of the streets.
And you act like any of us would care. The wardens might, but we don't.
Well, you wouldn't want to anger the wardens then, would you?
We'd be doing them a favor at this point. And who knows, maybe they'd give us a reward.
You don't think killing this man in the streets would incite... Wouldn't that incite more unrest?
Maybe, but that's not our problem. We were just hired to kill him.
I'm just gonna stand in the way of him so they can't kill him. And just kind of glare.
Friend, we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
I haven't done it the hard way in a while.
What she said.
I'm just standing here until I'm needed at this point. I'm watching.
Maddie, do you have anything else that you... I was just going to say... sorry, but she answered. Maddie, do you have anything else you'd like to do?
I want to talk to the wardens about taking this beggar down. If he really is the rebel, we should make sure he has a fair trial. And then we can bring justice as needed.
What interest is it of yours if he has a fair trial?
Everyone should have a fair trial. Under Bahamut, everything must be just.
One of them looks to another. Grab him. We'll see if he gets a fair trial or not. That's up to the High Warden.
I can go talk to the High Warden. Oh, I'm sorry, the dog in the background. I can go talk to the High Warden. I just saw a blanket move.
Ghosts!
Oreo. Ghost.
The cutest kind.
It is. You don't talk to the High Warden. He talks to you. And that's only if he wants to.
He might want to.
And he just looks you up and down. I doubt it.
One never knows until they try.
We'll let him know that a Dragonborn wants to speak to him.
I would very much love it if you did that. Thank you.
I don't like this guy.
Sure.
You don't like a lot of people, Katara.
I know. That's why the last person puked molasses.
So, Haley, I need you to roll initiative.
I don't know, there might be a repeat offense here.
I had one good roll. And that was the stealth check.
Yeah?
Oh, rip, mate.
Let's see what you end up with.
7.
Okay. And that's with your +3. Wow. One of them got lot worse than you.
What even are my weapons? Okay, cool. Do I have key points yet? I do.
Do you? Oh yeah, you get key. You start getting your key points at level 2, don't you?
Yeah.
Alright. So, the first one is going to. How close did you get to them?
How close were they? Were they to the beggar?
They were probably about 15 feet.
Okay. So say it was probably 10 feet from them because I was closer to the beggar.
Okay. Alright. So, the one in the middle is immediately up. I can speak English. Obviously, I can't, but hey, you know.
It's only your native language.
You know, it figures when I need to speak English, I can't. This is the thing I need to do. Hi, my brain has decided to go. Wow. Wow. The one in the middle is going to move the 10. You said 10 feet from them?
Yeah, I'm 10 feet from them.
They're going to move. The first one's going to move 10 feet to you. And actually roll for an attack with a scimitar. I don't think if 8 will do it.
Wouldn't you have to be naked?
I could be naked and an 8 still wouldn't do it. I'm a monk. I have it's contagious!
It's infecting you.
Unarmored defense.
Okay.
Yeah, no, 8 doesn't hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Fuck! Words are hard.
Uh-huh.
Yes, very.
We'll be back after these messages while we get our shit together.
Yep. So when he sees, so the assassin goes to swing his scimitar at you, and you easily just block it, and it just slides off one of your wings. Arms.
Arms.
I suppose, yeah, arms that are just covered in feathers.
Feathered arms.
The feathers are acting as a surprisingly good buffer for his blade. The feathers were too thick for him to cut through with the weak slice that he managed to get on you.
Got them thick feathers.
Thick feathers.
Boy is thick.
You have to say about birds with thick feathers.
There it is.
They warm.
He moves back the 20 feet. He moves back 20 feet, and that'll be it. Yeah. The next one is going to move to the side of you, and also go. And he's actually going to pull out his. Brian, 80 feet is he's too close. He has to do disadvantage, right? Since
What's he using?
Light crossbow.
60 feet would be. It's 20 and 60, so he wouldn't even make it.
Yeah, it says 83-20 on this in this case. So.
Oh, if it's in 80, it's normal. If it's within 320, it's disadvantage.
Even though it's He's too close, even though he's close
But
to
it's
her?
close range.
Oh, if he's trying to shoot someone with a bow in melee range, it's at disadvantage.
That's what I thought. Okay. Alright. That's what I was trying to clarify. What I was thinking. Alright, so this one is going to try and hit you with his light crossbow.
Do I have the thing?
I mean, disadvantage. An 11 probably also wouldn't hit you.
Nope.
Fucking monk. So, just as before.
Sorry, it sounds very familiar to Brian.
I've missed being a monk.
So, just like before with the scimitar, you're able to just brush it out of the way, not even a thought to, without even thinking about it.
Give me a few more levels and I'll be able to catch it and throw it back.
I know you will. Alright, that brings us to you.
Okay. I move up to the closest one and get him with my short sword
Okay.
with a 17
That'll hit.
and
For
7.
7 damage. Okay.
And then I'm gonna use a key point
Okay.
and do my flurry of blows.
Okay.
That's one of them.
Okay. That one didn't hit.
I didn't think so. But does a 23 hit?
That'll do.
So like I swing at him, and then as I'm coming back around with the sword, I hit him with the hilt in the jaw.
Yep. And that knocked out the one.
Yeah. That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. The last assassin comes to your up on your left, and is gonna go for another. He's gonna swing his scimitar at you as well.
Okay.
13.
Nope.
Okay. That'll be his turn.
Okay.
And now we're back up top. The assassin that was shooting the crossbow at you is gonna move back about 30 feet and try for it again. 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. For 2 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. So the crossbow just goes right into your arm. It's like an inch in. It's not very deep. Probably barely even notice it. And that'll bring us to you.
Okay. I'm gonna take the crossbow bolt out of my arm, and I'm gonna throw it. I have dart. Let's use a dart.
Go for it. You're aiming it at the one
the one with the crossbow. Yeah.
Okay.
13.
Yeah, that barely hits, but it hits.
Okay. And then I would like to use my bonus action to unarmed strike the dude next to me.
Alright, go for it.
I'm gonna use my talons, not that it makes any difference. For 7 damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move to within. Wait, is that one I just hit still up?
The one that you just used your talons on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, never mind then. I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Alright. The one that you got your talons on, I can speak English. So he's now got talon marks raking across his upper torso. And they're not bleeding heavily, but they're definitely left an impact. And he doesn't look like he's doing all that great. But he's gonna take the time to retaliate with his scimitar.
No.
16?
That is my armor class, so yes, I think that hits.
For 6 damage.
Okay.
And he's actually gonna backtrack about 30 feet. So now
Okay.
you have about 30 feet distance between you and both of them, roughly.
Okay.
Which brings us back to the top. The assassin who's been using the crossbow on you is going to continue using his crossbow. Just because it's been working for him so far. 14?
Nope.
So, another one barely misses you, just goes right over your shoulder into the
Also,
in over your head and over the heads of the White Wardens, sticking out of the underside of a roof at an odd angle.
Okay.
He's worse than a stormtrooper. Kind of sad. Alright, and that brings us back to you.
Okay, I am going to disengage
Okay.
and try to kind of go back to Tava and kind of hide
Okay.
amongst the white guard.
Okay. Disengage. They have attack of opportunity, Brian, or no?
They're 30 feet away from me.
No. So no, never mind. You don't have to disengage. They're 30 feet away from you.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna try to hide among the guards and make my way towards Tava. That's stealth.
Roll stealth.
19.
Yeah, you easily manage to somehow weave your way through the White Wardens with their shining white armor and get back by Tava.
They were distracted by the shines.
They were
Ah,
distracted by the
my
shine.
eyes! Too shiny!
Alright.
Do we see what's going on?
I would assume so, yes. You guys would both have a fairly decent passive perception. So you guys would have seen at least the crossbow bolt sticking out of the underside of the roof of the inn, and one of the assassins that was standing in front of the beggar is now on the floor unconscious. And also kind of bleeding out.
I forgot about the beggar.
What is happening? Why are you attacking my party member?
She wanted to do it the hard way. That's what we're doing.
I told them not to kill the beggar. They didn't like that.
Did you kill the beggar?
No.
No.
He's actually
Like I
still
said,
over there.
And he's the one bleeding? Or is it the guard that's bleeding?
The guard.
The assassin. One of the assassins is on the floor unconscious, bleeding out.
Oh, okay.
he might need a doctor.
He might.
Just a little bit.
We should probably not fight. We don't need to do any of this. Can your men, if I get the bird to calm down, can your men calm down?
They're not with us.
What? They're not?
They might have the same purpose, but they're not with us.
I whisper to her, they got paid to kill the beggar, and I tried to stop them.
Oh, so they're bad people.
Yes.
Bad.
Who's not paying attention now, Maddie?
No, I'm paying attention. I'm playing my character.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it!
I believe you, Maddie.
Thank you, Haley.
Anyway.
Yeah.
What do you want to do, Tava?
Oh, me? I want to. Are the assassins coming after the bird still?
The assassins are starting to close in on the beggar.
Oh no, I can't let them. I can't let them kill the beggar. I'm gonna yell at them to stop.
Okay. Raz, are you back from your call yet?
Probably not.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna take that as a no.
No, Raz said in chat yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, about this time, not too far from where this is all going down, Malrin, you've just finished collecting a bounty and you hear the commotion outside. It's nothing out of the ordinary for this town. It seems like they're constantly looking for this rebel leader who seems to have made his home in Basinspell. You've been there long enough doing odd jobs, odd contracts here, taking odd contracts here and there, that you've heard this song and dance more than once. So, as you come out of the tavern, out of the Adventurers Guild, what do you want to do?
I just kind of look around and go, nothing too out of the ordinary for this town.
Well, the only difference now is that there's people fighting.
Yeah. Like I said, they're fighting all the time, so it's like, They're
Right,
like,
And can you describe your character for us?
My guy is Malrin. He's a Minotaur fighter. He was a former soldier in a Puritan mercenary. He absolutely loves, all kinds of gold. And he will not do anything unless money's involved.
Okay.
Yeah. So but he loves, loves breaking things, loves his hammer, and loves money.
Noted. So are you going to avoid the fight, or are you going to go towards it?
I could go see what's going on. And I go, what's the harm in seeing what's going on?
All right.
And I just casually stomp with my hose over there.
So as you get closer, you can see that there's another tall beggar that's on his hands and knees, still begging for his life, still begging to be left alone. But this time there are assassins. There appears to be people that aren't with the white wardens. I was going to call them Winter Guard for some fucking reason. This time it's different. There are also others others that are facing him. And someone's sticking up for him for a change.
It's like I kind of approach one of the guards. I was like, why are these do-gooders right around here?
Say that again?
Why are these do-gooders right here?
Why does it matter? They're not going to last long they're not gonna last any longer than any other ones do.
I don't know. There's one pretty much dead right over there.
Oh, that. No, they're trying to kill him too. They're not with us, but same ends.
Oh. I always like a good fight. I'll hang out and watch. And I just kind of take my hammer that's in my hand, just go thunk on the ground.
Okay. Alright. Maddie, do you have anything that you... What would you like to do, Maddie? Katara?
Are they not listening to my command to stop?
Nope. They're
I'm
just keep ranting on him.
I'm gonna apologize and pull out my long sword.
Okay.
But as she's doing that, I kind of wanted to secretly make him, puke feathers or some shit.
All
Do
right.
it.
Just behind her back when she's not looking, just kind of,
Roll.
Oh,
I don't think you have a spell for that yet.
God. Oh, damn it!
Do you have? Did you?
Do you have any spells that do attack damage?
You didn't set up any of your spells.
Oh my, I didn't.
Nope. You have no known spells and you have no prepared spells.
I thought myself.
I'm gonna let you handle that. In the meantime, Maddie,
Never mind then.
roll
Yeah.
initiative.
Oh god, I have -1 initiative.
You also have advantage.
Oh, that's right. Oh, hold on.
I will also join back in the fight.
Okay.
Throwing that out there.
I
here.
do want to.
As I hear, as I'm standing back there and I see the Dragonborn pull out a sword, I'm like, this is gonna be good. Puny one pulling out a sword.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Maddie, why don't you just click on it from the
She doesn't use D&D Beyond.
She doesn't use Beyond 20.
I like typing it.
Fair enough. Alright,
Did you put it in the wrong chat?
Yes,
No, I
you
put
did. Yeah, you did.
What roll though?
It'll
I mean-
roll anywhere in the Discord.
Oh, what the fuck? Do I need to do? I mean, I would love to do it again.
You rolled it in the non-RP chat.
I'll take it where it is. You're fine.
Damn it.
You tried.
6.
You ended up with 7. Alright, so
I do want to note that I am not attacking to kill, I'm attacking to incapacitate.
noted. Alright, so Taurus and Tava, you guys are going to be attacking basically at the same time.
Oh.
Q.
Because you guys have the same initiative.
Mine was 7.
So was hers.
I thought hers was 6.
No, mine was 6.
No, you get advantage. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
with advantage it was 6.
Fair enough.
Because I have a -1.
Yep, my brain was looking at the 7 down below it. Fair enough. Alright. So, it goes Assassin, a Taurus, Tava, Assassin. At this, as it stands.
Cool.
Alright. So, back at top of the round. This assassin that's just loves shooting bolts is actually going to aim for a new target. A blue target. They're aiming for you, Tava. Yeah, I don't think... 12.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, it just goes tink, off into the distance.
They really suck.
I love having high AC. I haven't had high AC in years.
Why don't you all quit already?
Why don't you?
What?
Taurus, you're up.
Don't
Wait,
think they hurt
Quinn?
you.
What's happening?
Why won't when the assassin yelled, why don't you quit already?
Okay. Why won't you die?
More or less.
I'll say, because this guy doesn't need to die. Simple as that. I've killed one of your men. Why don't you quit?
Well, he's currently unconscious, but close enough. He's bleeding out. Anyway.
He's basically dead.
Is that your turn?
Sorry,
So
Bear
because
made a noise.
I was gonna say, I heard that noise from Bear.
He does that sometimes now. I don't know why. I need to get him to the vet for his comprehensive exam, but bring that up when he's there. I'll like kind of try to step in between him and the beggar and try to like motion / gently shove the beggar away. I'm not trying to hide it or anything. But just that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Alright. Fava.
I'm going to move within. Where's the closest assassin?
The closest, both assassins are coming in at angles, and they're probably like 20 feet from the beggar at this point.
Alright, well, from me, can I close in 30 feet? Like, if I move 30 feet, will I be in melee range?
Let me see something. Long sword, 5 feet. Probably not. No, you'd probably be about 10 feet from them.
Alright, I'm going to still move in 30 feet then.
Okay.
And cast Word of Radiance on the first one. Oh, wait.
Bless you.
I'm dumb?
Right.
Not Word of Radiance. I'm gonna use my breath weapon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, can you not kill people with lightning?
I don't think so.
You can always do non-lethal damage.
With
the
anything?
weapon?
With anything, you can always deal non-lethal damage.
Okay. So then, yes. It just won't be as strong of a shock, but it'll still do as much damage.
Alright, it's a dexterity saving throw on their end.
Alright.
And I gotta roll a d10.
What's... $5 feet wide. Yeah, okay. You're not gonna hit anyone else. Is it this 1d10 and I'd be able to say okay, so it just takes the actual save. Alright, so which one are you attacking?
Whichever one was closest to me.
They're about the same amount of
To the left.
Okay.
And then, did they save on the dex?
They did not, so they take the full damage. They
Ooh.
would take damage. Oh, half damage, okay, yeah. He takes
Yeah.
full damage from it. So that assassin just starts to shake and fall over. His skin's sizzling a little bit, but like his compatriot, unconscious.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you hurt him.
The last assassin looks at his two compatriots, looks at you, looks at his two compatriots, is thinking very heavily about his life choices. And decides to disengage and turn tail and run. Hightailing it about 30 more feet away from you two. They're insane! Nobody's worth this!
I wasn't even in here. Oh.
And me standing back there watching the fun. I love there chuckling. I go, ha ha. Shooting one run.
I turn to Tava and I hold up my hand for a high five. Like, good fighting.
I didn't want to hurt him. I just can't let him hurt the beggar. That being said, I'm going to go check in on the beggar.
As you're about to do so, you hear the clanging of metal armor. What is going on? The High Warden's heard all of this going on and has finally decided to come investigate.
Would I know he's the High Warden, or is it just another shiny Yoda me?
Where the White Wardens have their armor is a white metal. It's not plate armor, it's more chainmail. His is plate. So there is a definite difference in importance.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, sir. There were these assassins trying to kill this poor man. We were trying to bring him in for you.
Hang on. You already actually have that smitten. That's one that you already have as a cleric. Because you're a trickster cleric.
Yeah, I just realized it already said always prepared, yeah.
I mean, it was a good thought, though, so you are right that it would be good as a trickster. The High Warden walks over to the beggar and just jerks his chin up. It's not him. You're wasting my time with this. Let him go. But he matches the description, sir. It's not him. You're free to go. I'm getting sick of this incompetence. You need to find Dave Strider. Now. Sir. And the 5 wardens split off into 2 groups. 3 going one way and 2 going the other. As the High Warden returns back to the main, not necessarily keep, but the main prison, where you would expect to find the High Warden, the White Warden's barracks and other such shit. Atoris, Katara, and Tha. You can all see that the innkeeper, Triana, is watching from the doorway. Her face is kind of impassive. She's just thoughtful. She's not sure what to make of all. But, more interestingly, the 3 of you can just make out the faintest outline of a hooded figure leaned against the wall inside. He's about as tall as the beggar is. And a similar body structure. He's fairly muscular. He doesn't look like you would expect a beggar to look. but he's faced away from it. You can't hear what's being said, but there is... You can see that there is a conversation being had between the two. And as the hooded figure just pushes off of the wall and walks away inside, Triana is gesturing for you. Oi, bad person, come in.
I approach.
You wanted daylight air.
Yes, I did.
Well, you're gonna have to do something in order to get it.
What do I need to do?
There are rumors about about nobility, local politicians dying mysteriously. No one's quite sure why, but the rumors are that it's poison. Now, unfortunately, they're trying to pin it on a sweet old woman that lives outside of town. She lives on the wrong side of the Reaching Wood, but she's dear to me. And I'd like for you to make sure that no one's gone to hurt it.
I think I can handle that.
If you do that, I might have that daylight ale for you.
Sounds like a deal.
Good. She's on the southern side of the Reaching Wood, so you have to go through the Silver Crown Pass. This time of year, it should be an easy 8-hour journey.
All right.
You can't miss it. It's a small hut. You'll hear lots of bees buzzing.
Small hut surrounded by bees. Got it.
And lots of flowers.
Lots of
Don't touch
flowers.
'em. Especially the oleander. Don't touch them.
Noted.
Trust me. So, Raz, what would you like to do now that you've seen at least 2 of them?
Sorry.
Bless you.
Did the one time it actually come through?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Bless you.
Sorry. I had to sneeze. I thought it would be quiet after Monday.
Obviously not.
Oh, back to me. All right.
Yeah.
I see that kind of the commotion has died down, and okay. Pick up my hammer, and I was like, oh, guess I'll go to the tavern for a drink.
Okay. You hear this conversation. You roll me a perception check.
Three.
Wow. Okay. You barely hear this conversation happening. Like, it's being held in such hushed whispers, even with your fairly good hearing. I think as a Minotaur, I don't know D&D Minotaurs, but I know... You barely hear this conversation happening about an old woman in the woods and wanting to meet, or running to get daylight ale and all of that.
Yeah, but I look over and I see the High Warden. I'm like, High Warden, he rarely comes down here. Yeah, then I'll kind of holler over, High Warden.
What? Oh, it's you. You know your kind's not really welcome here.
Yeah, tell it to who cares.
What do you want?
What is it you're talking to these other, the do-gooders?
My white wardens?
No, the other guys that were helping the beggars out.
I
The beggar.
didn't say anything to them. Why?
I mean, if you're keen to spend a bit, I can help out.
Say that again?
If you're keen to spend a bit, I can help out whatever you need.
What did you have in mind?
Whatever. As I heard you guys whispering to that Aarakocra.
No. That conversation was being had between
Ow.
the innkeeper
Ow.
and a Taurus, not the High Warden.
Yeah.
The High Warden has no interest in...
Ow. Then the other way around then.
Right.
Well, I think, we'll flip that around as I'm heading for the tavern. I see the innkeeper. I was like, so, who were you talking to?
Can I help you?
There was a shadowy person. I kind of somewhat made out something. Want to talk? You should know me by now. I like the coin. If you're keen to drop a bit, I can get you. I can make something happen.
You know we don't have the coin to spare, Malrin. As it is, we're barely making ends meet with the taxes of the High Warden.
Oh, then I do like coin, but I also do like, your good brew. And what I've been kind of making out is you're a little lower. Don't have that delicious daylight brew.
Now, where did you hear that?
Oh, around the Adventurers Guild.
I don't have any daylight ale. Sorry.
Oh, all right.
But if you're willing to help out, and maybe help the Aarakocra and have friends, companions, I'm not entirely sure. If you're willing to help them out, run a little errand, I might be able to get you some good ale. Not daylight ale, but good ale.
A little coin, some brew. I might be on it.
Well then. I suggest you talk to them.
All right.
My chair decided to sink down very far. I am short. I like to sit up tall because it makes reaching things easier.
I feel that.
You can do what my mom did and just have a tall child. My mom's 4'10" for context.
I'm 5'1". I'm not that much taller than your mom.
Yes, but you are allowed to legally ride in a car without a car seat.
This is true. She is. She's legally allowed. I thought it was 4'9".
In the state of Oregon, it's 4'10".
Oh, jeez. Anyway.
She gets pissed anytime I tell her that.
I mean, I would too. Anyway.
I kind of got distracted. Where the hell am I?
I mean, that's fair because you're trying to fix up the spell thing.
Yeah, I fixed it.
The innkeeper has just told a Taurus that if she's willing to go to the south side of the Reaching Woods, so back on Dinazex's side, and seeks out an old woman who is apparently being blamed for, or might be rumored to be blamed for, the mysterious deaths of local politicians and the like, that the Aarakocra, a Taurus, can get some daylight ale.
Ayo. Still want my mead.
I say to the innkeeper, well, while I'm here, I owe Katara here a mead.
Coming right up.
Thank you. And then I go sit so I can share what my task is with Katara and Thava.
Flops down in the seat.
And say, so, you want to do good, right? I say to Thava.
Mhm.
Well, I kind of hush my voice and say, there's this old woman on the south side of the Reaching Woods, and she is being wrongly accused of killing people.
Nonchalantly leans and listens.
And
Why would anyone falsely accuse her?
I have no idea. Maybe they
It
just need
must be a
someone to.
mistake.
I think they need whoever it is needs someone to pin the blame on. So they chose an innocent old woman.
Oh,
And I think it'd be a good idea to go protect her. Make sure no one hurts her.
we have to do that. We have to bring justice to the world.
Exactly.
Bullshit! Who would want to hurt an old lady?
Do you want to help too, Katara?
Language, Katara!
Sorry. And yes.
Okay.
Brian, to your question.
Nope.
And then it was about that time. You guys, I think everyone would hear the thumping of the heavy hooves, and then I guess the party that's sitting out there. All of a sudden, they hear a loud thud behind them.
Hey, look. Hello, sir.
And yeah. So you're the do-gooders I saw out on the street.
I wouldn't call myself a
Hold on.
do-gooder necessarily, but
I think it's funny that they were more worried about my language and not me screaming the fact that I just yelled, "Who would hurt an old lady?"
Well, I was talking with the innkeeper here, and come to find out you guys were heading off for a little job or something like that.
yeah.
Do you want to help in Bahamut's quest too?
I don't know about this Bahamut, but I'm always I talked with her. And she's always in needing of that very delicious daylight ale. So I told her I'd for a little coin from her and some daylight ale, I'd help out.
All right. Sounds like you're helping out then.
Hey, if he's gonna get money, can I get money?
I'm sure.
We don't have money.
Well, maybe we'll find some. Isn't that what you said to me earlier?
That is
Papa?
true.
Yeah, it's like there's no point in doing a job like that if there's no coin.
You're doing it to help others. That's always the point of things.
Well, I do help others. It's just they pay me for it.
Well, they must be very kind.
Oh, they are.
Well,
So where is this old lady?
on the south side of the Reaching Woods. She explained it to me. I'll draw up a map. And then I take out my cartographer's tools
Okay.
and I make a map.
You're just looking for a reason to make cartography.
I just thought of it. I have
So-
cartographer's tools, so you know.
Raz, see non-RP chat?
Yeah, I see.
There's a reason that Haley knows it about it. My brain. Tava and Katara. As you're looking at the crude map that was drawn, actually, roll cartography with a proficiency. See how well your map was drawn.
What am I rolling?
I think it's, what is it? It would be proficiency? What would the...
Just D20 plus proficiency?
It'd be in either intellect or dexterity for using your tool,
Okay.
and then
plus
proficiency.
your proficiency?
Okay.
I think in this case it'd probably be intellect.
Yeah, you can choose which one generally.
8 plus proficiency is 10.
Okay, yeah, it's a
Word.
fair map. It's a fair map.
Okay, cool.
It's a clear enough map that both you, Katara, and Tava recognize the path as being one that you've walked before. You've just walked it to get into town today. You just finished the long stretch to Basin Spell.
Okay.
Mallory, you also would recognize it because you've done. It was a long while ago, but you also walked that same path from Helelion? Helelion. I can't think about my own city's name. What the name of that city was. I don't have all my notes in front of me, which was bad. Yeah. It was a long while ago, but you recognize that as a path that you took to get into Basin Spell from Helelion, which was a long journey in itself. The journey from the Silver Crown Pass to the south, the Reaching Woods in the south, is about an 8-hour journey. And you're probably an hour past midday now. So you still have about 7-ish hours of sunlight left in the day.
Well, we do have a room, but should we get to the old maid first?
Well,
I tried that path a while ago, and it's not the most friendliest. And it gets dark.
might not hurt to get well rested first. Start
I
up.
want to make sure. I also want to go check in on that beggar man before we leave.
Oh yes, that makes sense. So, I say we stay here for the night in this town and get a head start early in the morning.
Okay. So, before nightfall, does anyone have anything that they would like to do?
I don't think so.
Drink?
Raising my fucking hand. Why am I raising my hand? After I make sure Katara is all settled in, I want to do my nightly prayer to Bahamut.
Okay.
Bahamut prayers.
What?
Your Bahamut prayers.
Alright, Katara, anything that you would like to do?
No.
Okay. Malvern, anything that you would like to do?
Drink?
Okay. It'll be 2 silver. Yeah, it'll be 2 silver if you do a gallon.
There you go.
Alright. As it slowly descends into night, all of you resting, recovering from the excitement of the previous day, you feel comfortable in this sense. The sounds of the lake outside, the sounds of the people of the town lull you into a gentle sleep. When you wake up in the morning, the day is yours. What do you want to do?
Old maid.
I'm not in my room.
Well, she only got the one room.
Oh,
Yeah. Also, my sword alerts me.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we're in the same room. Also, I feel I should probably read it. I have the sword of... Shit, that's my breath weapon. Hold on. Long sword of warning, so I can't be surprised while I'm asleep. I don't know if that means I would...
I think that only counts from attacking. Correct me if I'm
Oh,
wrong.
no, yeah, combat has to begin. Never mind.
Yeah. So, she could sneak out, theoretically. Yeah. That's what I thought. So, the day is yours. What do you want to do?
I'm down at the bar drinking.
Okay.
We gotta get ready. I'm gonna start getting ready for our trip.
Okay.
Yeah. I also get ready for a trip. I'll go down and get some breakfast.
Oh yeah, Becky.
I kind of wake up from the, I guess the table or something we were at initially, because I guess I had a few brews and I just passed out right there.
Aw. Be a good hubby. Look how sweet.
Thanks for the sub, Brian, and the +5.
What was...
I'm calling nepotism.
My brain doesn't know what to write down to what to call that. Why is my brain giving me such a shitty time?
Bonus?
Bonuses, thank you.
I'm here for your arc. It's okay.
And we can't even see you.
I know, right?
Not yet.
I'm still
Now is
here.
Brian coming back?
Soon. Very soon. Potentially. Depends on you guys.
I'm also just happy to sit here and mediate D&D questions so Ark doesn't have to.
That is true.
I'm not
Or
remaking
contact
that. You're
guys.
playing the game, damn it.
I'll play eventually.
Oh, he'll be playing sooner than you think. For context, guys, this is only my second, going into third year? Yes? Something like that?
Something like
Of
that.
actually,
Time's not real.
of actually playing D&D. And this is the
You're
first
welcome.
time Yeah. Well, I had a little bit of D&D before you
That's
started.
true.
But it wasn't the greatest experience. My time with you guys was a much better experience.
I mean, this is just my first time hearing.
And the time I've had with Brian has been a much better experience.
Brian's
Anyway.
awesome.
He is. Anyway, so
So
This
good.
is
I'm
only
just
my-
really lit.
this is only my second or third year playing D&D. And first time actually DMing a campaign that is homebrew. It's a lot. It's fun, but it's a lot. Anyway, so you get breakfast. Do you want to get on your way?
Yeah.
I will warn of the time, because I know we were concerned about the time length.
Yes. So, it actually will. I think we're gonna call it here. Because it is getting close to 11, and I did promise we would be ending on time tonight. And this is a pretty good stopping point. We haven't figured out. I think we're gonna stick with Thursdays at 9 p.m.
Okay.
for the time being, because I know that some of us have scheduling conflicts. That would make it harder for us to do another day. So we're gonna end it here with, as you guys trek off towards the Silver Crown Pass and towards the southern reaching woods. Brian will be introduced next week, and his lovely Firbolg self.
Maybe.
Spoilers.
Lemon.
Spoilers, Maddie. It means you weren't supposed to know that yet.
Oh, good thing I don't ever know anything.
I know. We can always count on you for that.
Yeah.
And it's not like we don't all, the 5 of us, 6 of us don't already know. Anyway, you'll be introduced next week.
Damn.
As long as people don't get distracted.
If they do, well, whatever. Fine.
Yeah.
No rush.
I mean, they'll make their way to your area soon enough. And you can just be in the background making comments the entire time until they get there.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, thank you to Haley for being the lovely host for us. Because my computer's a piece of shit and doesn't like to run anything fancy. Or have multiple instances of something going.
Mood.
I need to get that fixed.
Yeah.
Anyway. Thank you guys for tuning in for the first episode. I know it was kind of stuttery and... Yeah, can you tell I'm not used to actually DMing or talking a lot?
You'll get used to it.
But I'll
pretend you're streaming.
Yeah, that's not going to make it any better. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to read out. Haley?
Yes, I was going to read Critical Role, but then I saw that my second cousin, the son of the author of the SEPA project.
I didn't even know she had a kid.
Yeah, he's streaming right now.
Oh,
And I haven't ever actually popped into one of his streams before, so figure we'll rate him.
fair enough. Maybe next time we'll read Critical Role. Because
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
That would
Raid
be
them
very
enough
cool.
and maybe Matt Mercer will notice us and come visit.
That would be interesting.
Alright.
I mean, I think I would die if I'd about die if any of them visited us.
Mhm.
Because shit, it's them.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Jesus, Maddie.
I'm a little hyper.
Well,
I can see
everyone
that.
chat, we're gonna go raid Poe. He he's my second cousin, I guess would be that. I don't know if he's gonna realize it's me, but that's okay. And you should totally buy his mom's book, The SEPA Project, by Jay Moody. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!
The Quantum
Quantum Rising comes out later this month.
So does Legend of Vox Machina.
Oh, I didn't need to mute that one.
You know we're still live, right? Oh, wait, no, wait.
Rebels.